Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode, another day of the top quality of racing here of GP1, one of the best divisions of all time here in Speed Force Racing. Round 11, almost halfway through the season now here in SFR in season 8 of our final time and our final journey for F1 2020 before we move home to F1 2021, which will be announced later in the year, but that will be another story. And with the F1 season starting right around the corner, all of us F1 fans are getting really, really excited. None other than my co-con for tonight, as always, is Mr. SFR Mansell. We're getting close now, Mansell, for starting the season now for F1.
Yeah, we're underway tomorrow actually for the 2 practice sessions on the F2 as well, so we are all looking forward to the start of the F1 season. Hopefully it'll be a very, very interesting and really good race.
So we've got 14 drivers in today. Hopefully that we get some more in. We found out yesterday, man, so if they joined late in quali, there's going to be a system. Yeah. There's a very good system they're going to put them right at the back, isn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately, Nadim joined late yesterday in GP2 in qualifying. Actually, he actually qualified second, and because he joined late in quality, he actually dropped to last place on the grid. So unfortunately, whoever joins right now, unfortunately, they're going to be at the back of the grid. Unfortunately.
Yeah, you could say so. So, anyways, we got a good race up for tonight. GP1 as always. I mean, let's see how it all brings up after a good race in France. And just to say, I did mention this last week. There will be people. Well, we're going to hear from what the stewards say, and we did hear what the stewards say. But we have 4 drivers disqualified from the race because of the qualifying that they did. 2 of the Red Bulls of IFR Joey and Giaffo Leclerc got busted in France due to their qualifying. There's a bit of a leak. Learn this. Do not ever cut the corners in France. That's a major learning curve for all of us you to learn here today, because otherwise you get severely punished, which is not good to see. But we have got a reserve tonight, Mansell, which is fair play to him. SFR Sonic Org. Sire's now decided to reserve in GP1 today. Fair play to him to try to keep the attendance, isn't it? Because the GP1 attendance is not that great, isn't it?
No, unfortunately not. It's not that great at the moment, but obviously we're going into a 2-week break after this, so hopefully all of us admins can fully concentrate on GP1 to get the attendance back up there to a full grid.
Indeed so. So, let's talk about last night, Mansell. Your race, GP2 last night. What a great... I'll tell you what, you had a poor race yourself. We know that because you caught up in an unfortunate incident. We had to talk about Nadim, man. Last night, what an absolute classless drive from him. What a drive.
I think he was definitely driver of the day yesterday. From starting last on the grid from an unfortunate quali glitch, to then go up to P3 was fantastic from him. So, well done, Nadim. Fully deserved.
And your teammate as well, Morris, getting second place as well. And you got more, and you finished in the points as well, Mansell. So, I'll tell you now, good stuff. Well done to you, Haas boys. More points in the bag to try and catch down your rivals in Renault. Real good.
Yeah.
And that's what Morris needed, didn't he? Get a good podium after 3 disappointing races.
Oh yeah, definitely. He hasn't had a great look at the moment, but to get this P2 yesterday gave him a massive confidence boost going into Britain in 2 weeks' time.
Let's talk about the track itself, Mansell. Austria, it's not an aggressive track circuit, but it is an aggressive track on penalties. It's like I said before in GP3, I was talking to you as a registered engineer. This track has got some similarities to Canada when it comes to track penalties. It's really, really harsh around here, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Mainly the last 2 corners, turn 8 and 9, because they're such high-speed corners.
And that one there, the Jensen just hit. Go through turn number 7, gets invalidated.
So turn 8 and 9 are most difficult because you can go wide on both on turn 8 and turn 9 on the exit because you're carrying so much speed, so it's so difficult to keep it within the track limits.
It goes F1 Dobby about to cross the line in the Williams. And then there you go, a 1:29 for Dobby. Expect more of that as we come along. 1:2. Our fastest time here in Austria is by MV Nelly, done a 1:27. That's a challenge for the GP1 drivers today. Well, I say that Beast Task just matched him, so there you go. GP1 just smashed him.
Yeah. So I want to watch where I would be at the end of this qualifying. Obviously, I put in a 1:3.1 in yesterday's race, so Samad just made a mistake in turn 3, so he's backed out of it. Yeah, I'm gonna see where that has put me with 1:3.1.
Because Game Boy's now about to cross the line in the Williams, and he goes into pieces for 1:32. These are all bank laps, of course. These guys are warming up. Here comes MSA Samad in the Ferrari. Let's see how he gets on. You know what, Mansell? I would love to see MV Nelly in this right now, so you can really compare him to the GP1 guys, if he actually is in the Prime Division pace.
Seriously, the last 2 races, I mean, he did have a poor race from his side yesterday, but his quali pace yesterday was definitely GP1 pace, and the performance that he put in France as well was also GP1 pace, because I think I was second best in that race, and he was at least 2 to half a second faster than me each lap in France.
Here comes Lost Souls in the McLaren. Let's see how he does. Go through turn number 7 right now as we head towards turn number 8 to 9. A very deadly 2 section of corners. Very easy to validate. Like that, like Lost Souls just did. Goes right across the grass and goes into the pits to save his tyres.
Sonic Hawk's gone into P9 with a 1:4.4.
Nazareth's just joined us. Joey's joined us. Nice to see. Now Joey, unfortunately, he will be might at the start of the back of the grid. We'll see what the game does, really.
It's up to the game.
Up to the game.
See what kind of mood it's in today.
True. Not to mention, I'm like praying my hands right now, see if my internet actually holds up for today. Because yesterday, I'm not joking, it did supremely well.
Yeah, I don't think he cut out once yesterday, did you?
Not once yesterday. No, I was playing games with you, Mansell, yesterday, and I literally played a lot of Apex with you yesterday and everything else, and she didn't cut out once. So that's good to see. Jensen on his out lap. Very important race for Jensen today because he is somewhat nearly 45, 47 points behind.
47 points behind Dobby at the moment, but he did put a dent in his gap yesterday in France. Obviously, he finished higher than Dobby, so if you can do it
yesterday, we last week.
Last week, yeah. If he just keeps on doing this, then he'll eventually be up there with him by the end of the season.
Indeed, so we got to admit though, F1 Dobby's been in absolute fire form ever since the start of the season of Australia. It's been unbelievable from him. And let's see how Jensen needs that sort of consistency right now in this middle part of the season and going towards the end of the season, so he can give us a real good championship fight with F1 Dobby. So let's see what Jensen can do now towards turn number 4 as he goes past the McLaren of Lost Souls as he goes into turn 4. So, in terms of Mansell, what would be the best overtaking spots opportunity on this track?
Well, mainly all the DRS zones, going up to turn 1, up to turn 3 and turn 4. Where are all the DRS zones, really? I think the longest DRS zone is obviously going up to turn 3, so that's probably the best place to do it. So,
Jensen right now going towards turn 8, towards turn number 9. Let's see if he does run the car out too wide. Almost did. And this is going to set a 1:2.6. There you go. Jensen racing point 1-2 with Beast Task right behind. But Beast Task did go 2/10 faster, but he's invalidated. Unfortunate, therefore, for Beast Task. But look at F1 Dobby, 7 thousandths faster on his first sector. Now he's in the second sector right now, going through turn number 4. Now goes through towards turn number 5. Let's go on board with F1 Dobby, see how he does. Now going towards turn 6 and 7. He's gone a 10 faster. He's gone purple in the second sector. Now giving that Mercedes engine all he can all he can now towards the... Oh, both he had traffic there with the Alfa Romeo, and that hampered him.
No.
That really hampered him. But there's nothing that the Alfa could do, couldn't he?
No.
And that was Warby.
He's going to have to back out as well because it's invalidated this lap as well, unfortunately. So he's going to have to.
It was nothing he could do, though, wasn't it?
Fortunately, not no. But I had problems with traffic yesterday as well. Obviously, it's such a short circuit. There's so much traffic.
Oh, indeed, so yeah. I mean, we witnessed that at GP2, GP3, and even GP4. The traffic around here is going absolute nightmare during quali. You can't even find any room for this track on this track because it's so small, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's Nazareth is about to cross the line, and he did a 1 minute 34.8, so he didn't improve there. But I think he's going for another lap now.
Warby's gone purple. Yellow flag is set to 2. That's set to 3. Sorry, he's just getting out.
Through.
Yeah. So Warby towards turn 9. Let's see what Warby can do towards the line. And he goes on 1 minute 2.8, so it goes into P4 for him at the moment. Lost Souls. Having is one of his best qualifying at the moment. Lost Souls up in P3, but he's a bit of an excellent pro, no, isn't he, man? So you got to say the least.
You could say that, yeah.
He's a bit of an excellent pro.
He's been very quiet during this GP1. We haven't seen much of him. Let's say that.
So, what we got at the moment? Game Boy's on the lap. Fruitful on starting his lap now.
I think he's going to complete their lap.
So yes, right now it's Fruitful on his lap at the moment. So we're just watching him at the moment.
Okay.
8 minutes to go. Turn 3 coming up now. To 10th up. Good start for Fruitful there. I say that, and he spun off. Good.
That is a very tricky corner.
It's really hard to find traction up there because there's actually an incline going out to turn 3, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously it's such a low speed corner, you want to get on the powers as soon as you can, and you know, you've got to be really careful with the throttle.
Game Boys is about to head towards turn 3 right now, so let's see how he can cope with it. It's 13,000 slower in the alone. And he copes with it well. Good work there for Game Boys. I can see the racing here today, man. So it's so close today. GP1 has always been so close, but I think this is going to be a real good race today.
Well, all week has been really close. GP3, we had a battle literally from start to finish. Same with GP2, pretty much in the midfield. And yeah, I think we're going to see the same again today.
Oh, yeah, you can say so. Game Boy's doing a great good job at the moment, keeping that car all 4 wheels on the big black stuff on the tarmac. Game Boy's now towards turn 9 right now, go through the last corner, and he is going to complete a lap time of a 1 minute 3.127.
Oh, I was on board with Melamani invalidated on the exit of turn 8, unfortunately.
Jensen's invalidated, so look at Beast Haas. Looks like he's just warming up his lap at the moment. He's not really pushing. Let's go to F1 Dobby, our championship leader. Let's see how he cracks on around this beautiful circuit of Austria. 5,000 faster, and in the first sector now powers on towards turn number 4. DRS is open. I think Dobby right now needs to find a good 3 or 4 tenths to get anywhere near Jensen. See what the second sector says. He's 2 tenths up. It's a good. He needs to find another 2 tenths in the final sector for it to be very competitive.
He's struggling on the exit turn 8. Will he invalidate? No.
Nah, he's not going to invalidate his F1 Dobby, for goodness sake. And here goes F1 Dobby towards the line. Oh my word! Wow.
Okay.
2.5.
That's 3 tenths quicker than the pole lap yesterday's in GP2.
I think FB Nelly's just face palming right now. It's like, okay. Yeah, I did
Well,
a two.
he,
I
he
did a
would,
two.
he would...
Oh, Martin's here.
Oh,
Martin's
SFR
here.
Martin. No, Martin.
Martin's here. GP3's SFR Martin's here. Hello, Martin. Nice to see you.
Oh, we had a spinner there. Joey spun.
Oh, Jensen went even quicker than Dobby there. Wow. Jensen just replied back at him.
There you go. Don't you love that? See, the top two championship contenders are battling for pole.
That's what we love to see most.
Yes.
And don't we just love it? So, let's have a look at any others on a lap. Let's have a look at Joey. In the Red Bull. I'll be very intrigued what car Martin's going to go into. Oh, Joe's pulled over.
Yeah, he did a spinilla on the exit turn 8.
Oh,
So
Martin selected the Renault car. Your favourite car to fight with, Mansell.
Don't even go there. And I'm on board with the other Renault of Nazareth at the moment.
Oh, you see, you like Renault now, don't you?
Shh, shh, be quiet. Shh.
Oh dear.
I think Nazareth's actually coming in, so he's not going for a lap. So, yeah, I think all these guys are coming into pits now.
For their final runs.
Cone riders are coming out now of the pits. Yeah.
Oh, it's such a shame we're not going to see Envy Nelly here today. I would love to see how he gets on.
And me, yeah. He's definitely had to pay the GP1 at the moment.
Dito. Because he's your championship leader as well, isn't he, Mansell? Is Envy Nelly for GP2?
Oh, there's at least 7 of us that can win the championship this season. It's so close.
Is that including you, Mansell?
Of course it is. Of course. I think everyone knows by now that I'm definitely one of the contenders for the championship. Along with,
it's your bloody debut season, for God's sake.
I know, and yeah, I'm quite surprised that I've got at least top 5 nearly every race at the moment. So yeah, there's at least 7 of us.
Your two last races are a bit of a mare. France was a mare. Austria was a mare. Silverstone,
Yeah.
you're not a fan of, but you never know. You can get something out of Silverstone.
Yeah, exactly.
But here comes Conrad to cross the line to start his lap. This is the 2 and there you go. The 2-minute 30 warning has been up now, so the choice needs to get out there now to do the laps.
I want to make a comment. Turn 1, you can't see turn 1 without something like that.
Oh yeah.
Me and you both had problems with that.
Even with the driving line on, it's still blinding.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I mean, you're just watching the F1 cars right now going around Austria. It's just getting us hyped even more and more for the Bahrain Grand Prix coming up this weekend. It's going to be such a fun race. I think Mercedes struggling as well. I think before I go on about that, yeah, Conrad is knocking on Jensen's door a bit, saying, hang on, I want to be in this fight. I want to go contend for the pole. It comes Conrad towards, taking that last corner, absolutely wild, and puts himself into P3, splitting the racing points.
Well done, Conrad.
Let's have a look at Jensen. He started his lap. This will be quite important for the Racing Point driver, just because he wants to be ahead of F1 Dobby by the end of the session. What are you thinking, Mansell? Do you think he can go faster?
Oh yeah, he's already going quicker in Sector 1. So if he keeps it up, he can definitely go quicker.
We'll have to wait and see. So Jensen, turn 4, giving that Racing Point all he can muster. Flies through turn 5. 45 seconds left in the session. The 72,000's faster. He's getting quicker as Jensen. He's giving Dobby everything he can now in this qualifying session alone. Flies through turn 8. Now towards turn 9. He's got Joey in front of him. This is going to give him a bit of a toe down here on the main straight. And Jensen goes 25 thousandths faster. So it's all down to F1 Dobby now if he wants it bad or not. So Dobby is the only guy right now who might challenge Jensen. We got Lost Souls on the lap. We got Warping on the lap. Beast Task goes into second.
Wow, that was close.
Racing Point 1-2 at the moment, but he's looking at F1W right now to see if he can get that Williams into the P2 or even P1. Will he split the Racing Points? Or will he beat both the Racing Points? The F1 Championship leader now rounds the final corner, giving that Williams everything he gets. And he'll go third. He'll stay behind the Racing Points. Conrad goes into fourth. We're looking at Warbeing, who's going slowly, so it's not really happening for him. Lost Souls didn't even complete his outlap, so he would not do another run. We've got Sanchevitz going into P9. Nazareth going slowly, so right now Jensen
stays P13.
and who's that? Samag went up to P2 in the Ferrari.
Wow. Okay, Nazareth is backed out, and I think that's qualifying done, is it?
MSA Samad, give yourself a pat on the back. But Jensen, well done to him.
Yeah, now I want to check where Joey ends up. He's qualified in P4, but
yeah.
I keep a close eye on him.
Let's just keep a close eye on Joey. But what's it up for Jensen?
Yeah, that's so. Quali lap was 1 minute 2.7 in GP2. So
was that 2/10 faster? Look how close that is.
Yeah.
Look how close that is. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. So Jensen, pole position. That's something that he needs in the championship fight, because Dobby's in 5th right now, but that means other things. Samad 2nd, Beastas 3rd. Joe provisionally is in P4, but had to see what the game says in the race. Dobby 5th, Conrad 6th, Warbeek 7th, Melima 8th, Lost Souls 9th, Centrevitz 10th, Nazareth in 11th, Fruitful 12th, Game Boys 13th, Nosley 14th, Sonic Hawk 15th, and Martin in 16th place. So right now we're just waiting on the game. What's he going to do with F1 with Joey?
So Martin, he didn't set a lap time, so he'll be starting at the back whatsoever. So
According to what the game does to Joey.
I guess Martin knew it might do it to him, so he decided to not do a lap.
Let's have a look and see what the game brings. What if you're starting at the bottom part of the grid, Mansell? Would you start hards or mediums?
Mediums. Obviously, me and you and Morris will having a debate what tyres I should go on after I got that front wing damage and all that. I said hards, but then you guys were like, no, hards are like just too, I haven't got much grip, so I reckon mediums will probably be the better tyre.
But mind you, it was quite a mix and match, wasn't it? Because it was 3 laps before you stop, isn't it? But I feel like the but you were right though. I think the hards could have gone the distance way much more better.
I had to come in again because I didn't have any grip whatsoever during the.
Oh yeah, we saw you oversteering, didn't we?
Yeah.
I can see Joey.
Yeah, even
you lucky boy, Jensen. Joey, what's a lucky boy?
Very lucky there. So
the hard time runner. Fruitful's gone hards. Fruitful's gone on hards. Come on.
Okay. Interesting.
So Joey gets his 4th place. Huh.
The game's decided to be nice to him.
Sorry, Nadeem. You got screwed.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So, best keep an eye on Fruitful, I think, Mansell, because he's a little dark horse, I would say.
Obviously, he can go really long now, as long as he wants, really, because I'm not sure, but I reckon the highest can do at least 30 laps. So he can go as long as he wants, really.
Well, the game predicts 27 laps on the hard tyres.
Okay. So you probably could do at least 30 laps then. You can normally do more laps than it actually says you can, but obviously he's probably just hoping for a late safety car, and then if it does work out for him, then he'll be up there.
So right now, Jensen starting P1, 4 places ahead of F1 Dobby. This is something that he needs before we go to Silverstone in 2 weeks' time, because we're going to have in SFR after this race. We're going to have a nice midweek break, a week off of SFR, and then we'll be back again once more in Silverstone.
I'd like to mention as well, the Reserves Championship, we're actually going to Bahrain tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tune in tomorrow for tune in tomorrow for the Reserves Championship in Bahrain. I wonder why. I know why that's for anyway, but that could be another conversation. So, Jensen lies his racing point on pole. Martin's right lined up his Renault in the P16 position, waiting for those 5 red lights. And once they go out, we'll say in SFR, boogity, 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 let's go racing in Austria, and Jensen launches away. 3 wide going into turn 3, into turn 1. But Conrad, what an absolute beautiful start from him. Dory's had a Paula. Joey's in P5 at the moment. Samad and the Racing Points are in that little squabble there. We've got cars going down the inside of each other. We've got Joey re-overtaking Conrad, saying, I want my position back, please. Warbeek is still there, side by side at the moment between Conrad and Joey. Still side by side as they go into turn 4. You can almost a bit of a rubbish camera over there, but still side by side they're going into turn 5. You're like holding a piece of string between the two of them. They're still going at it into turn 6. This is fantastic racing already on the first lap, and Joey finally gets the move done. Already, Mansell. Nice. But look at this. Conrad has not finished with him yet. He wants to go down on the outside into turn 8, but no. Joey gets in front of him. And now, look at this. Warbeek is now getting very interested. He wants Conrad. And Conrad is getting overtaken by Warbeek. And he will take the position away from the Haas there. Very good move there from Warbeek. But look at Warbeek. He doesn't look finished with it yet, doesn't he? But Warbeek is on the back of Joey on the Condor's turn number 3, and that's not going to make anything. But now, Mansell, there's another issue here in Austria, that the DRS is very powerful around here, and when it comes to a train of cars, it's very, very hard to overtake with loads of people having DRS.
Yep. Just looking at Nazareth and Santrovic. I think Santrovic just got past Nazareth there. A good move from Santrovic.
But Nazareth not finishing him yet, giving Santrovic a bit of a tag on the rear end. And now he's looking at trying a little switchback move on the inside, but no, not can't make anything of it. So Nazareth had to stick with him. Going into the last corner, Jensen. Santrovic runs wide. Nazareth does now get the place away from Santrovic. Got him under pressure and gets the move stick. Nicely done from in there. Let's have a look at Joey.
Now getting all this DRS train, a massive DRS train now.
So is it me or is the top 4 pulling away? Before you answer that, look at Joey. He's making amends after his disappointment in France, making a good result, trying to make a good start here in Austria. Down the inside of Beast Task for P3, and they're still going at it. A little bit of a lock in between the two. And the two, look at these two. Look at, like you can even put a cigarette paper between the two wheels of the cars. And Joey just hangs back away from the racing point there. Already close racing.
Good defending there from Beastfast, and he's going to still have to try and defend him from Joey.
As they go around the last corner once more, Jensen leads by 0.8 of a second away from Sandman. This has been a very good start for Jensen, something that he needs. As Dobby Mansell is all the way down in P8. Such a poor of a start for him there.
Yeah, where did Dobby? Dobby started P3, didn't he?
He started P5.
Oh, right, okay.
What a poor of a start there for Dobby. Unlucky for him.
But again, there's a DRS train, so if he stays in this, he'll be alright.
Yeah, true. The top 9 have got away from Nazareth at the moment. Lost Souls is the last car in this train. So, right now, Nazareth needs to get a bit of a move on, because Fruitful's down P11. don't count out Fruitful just yet. He's a bit of a fruit, in my mind, a bit of a dark horse. I must say, Mansell, that the racing points look very, very racy today, don't they, in the early stages?
Yeah, this will help out in the constructors a lot. 1-3. That's at least about 40 points. I think that is at least.
As Beast Tass wants to overtake a Ferrari, I think. As we go on board with him, Joey's lurking behind. As you can see from that camera. So the best. If you see the flashy red light, Mansell, do you think yes? I'm going to attack him now.
Yeah, you want to kind of back out a bit until that red flashes light.
Oh, it goes. Beast Tass decides to go for it, and look at that! But look at Samad going for a little switchback move down the inside, but Joey gets the place done there. But Samad is not too happy about that. He wants that position back, but can't. Racing Point have got the 1-2. So right now, Mansell, if they finish like this is going to be an absolutely incredible result for Racing Point.
Yeah, so it's going to be at least, with the fastest lap, I think it's 44 points. So it's going to be really good for the constructors.
Wow, where did Racing Point get this form then?
Oh,
Jeez.
no idea.
It's the pink Mercedes with the most brake ducts, I think.
Hmm.
You can ask Renault about that. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's have a look at Joey.
He's catching Samad. Samad seems to be struggling a tiny bit here.
Don't forget, they have put fuel in the cars. The drivers can adjust the fuel loads in the car. If you put more in the car, you can run a rich mix fuel more. But oh, Joey get a little tag in the Ferrari a bit there. But yeah, I think you noticed this with Nelly yesterday. But the more fuel you put in the car, the heavier it's going to be, and the more it turns struggling. So yeah, I think Samad might put a bit of heavy side in the fuel, I suppose.
Could be. Obviously, Nelly did put in a Discord later on that he was feeling ill during the race, so that's why he wasn't as confident as he would normally be.
Is he ill right now, is he?
Well, he said that during after the race yesterday that he was a bit ill. So
yeah. But fair play to him. He wanted to compete. He wanted to do Ferrari proud. He's doing a very good job of it. So fair play to him. Look at this. The top 9 separated. What's it? I need to have a look at the gap for the leader. It's covered by 3 seconds. The top 9. Real good stuff here from the GP1 guys here today. It is always here, G. But look at Conrad. Conrad on the back of Warbeek. And look at that. Oh, Melema. Safety car has been deployed.
Ooh, why has the safety car been deployed?
I don't know.
Why has the safety car been deployed?
Why is the safety car been deployed? Why? I don't see any incidents. Wait a minute. There's a Renault going slowly.
There's Game Boys without a front wing.
I must. Oh.
On that car.
Let's have a look at Game Boys. Oh, that makes perfect sense. So it must be debris on the track. There was too much of it, I believe.
Now, this is the question. Is the softs going to pit this lap? Because it's going to be very awkward for them now.
Look at this. Jensen's going right. Jensen's going right. So that means Beast Tass has to carry on. Beast Tass has to carry on because Jensen is the lead car. So Jensen's coming in. Beast Tass has to go on because he doesn't want a double stack.
Yeah, Samad's staying out as well. Got 2 cars on the old softs staying out, and then it seems like everyone else on the softs are coming in.
This is great news for Fruitful, though, isn't it, Mansell?
Yeah, and the 2 mediums as well, Sonic and Game Boys. I mean, Game Boys will... Oh, look, Game Boys has to come in. He hasn't got a front wing. But yeah, even Sonic, it will help out. If he has he stopped, Sonic? No, he hasn't.
He hasn't
stopped.
No.
So these harder tyres...
They all gone hard!
Sonic, yeah, you're not going to get to the end on those mediums. So, yeah, that's probably the best way to do it, is going hard to the end.
So we've got a safety car for debris on the circuit.
I stopped, what was it, lap 11, and I still struggled on mediums on about lap 28. So, yeah, you're not going to get to the end, to the mediums to the end.
So right now, Beast Tass leads. He had to really, because Jensen was coming in. He had no choice.
Yeah.
He didn't want to double stack and waste time.
Samad could have come in, but he decided to stay out and see what he can do now.
Yeah.
Unless that was a mistake from him, who knows?
Maybe the Ferrari boys are communicating properly.
Oh yeah, because Melamad. Yeah, I thought there was only one Ferrari in here.
No, Melamad's in here.
Yeah, Melamad does notice that now. So they must be communicating, saying, right, I've got the better car, I'm quicker at the moment, and all that, something like that, and I'll come in first. But it seems like now, oh no.
Oh, Sai's come in. Sonic Hawk is in.
Sonic has come in.
So Sonic Hawk is coming in for probably the hard tyres. Let's watch him stop here. Let's see what Alpha Tauri will do with him. He's gone softs. Why don't see I blame him? It is GP1 after all. He wants to keep up with these guys.
He does. But that means he's going to stop again. No,
oh, you know he's reserving. He doesn't care.
He's probably just having a bit of fun, isn't he?
He wants a bit of fun, that's what. Yeah, exactly.
What his like with GP1.
I'm Sonic Hawk. I'm GP1. Let me put a strap of soft tyres on so I can keep up with these guys. Very interesting to see that two guys have gone mediums, and that's Conrad and Nazareth. Very interesting to see there.
Fair play to them if they can get to the end on those mediums, but I don't think they can. And,
if you want to join Speed Force Racing, of course, you can find us on Facebook. Type in Speed Force Racing, and you could literally join us on. There'll be a link to our Discord, and also Facebook, or you can go on the internet, search up Grid Finder. You can find us on there. There's two ways you get to Speed Force Racing, of course. So, please leave a like and subscribe to see all our SFR content. We're live at 7:30 every week, Monday to Friday.
Just like to say as well, I think this is the first safety car of the week.
Yeah, I would say so. And Beastas has launched. Beastas has launched away. And look at Fruitful. He read that supremely well with Samad. Fruitful was not falling asleep because he knows that that gentleman behind him is not going to be slow at all. Here comes Warby now on all over Samad's bonnet. Or, well, I'll say all over his tail, really, on his gearbox.
Nazareth making a move on, I think that was, he's making a move on Dobby.
Dobby is struggling already. So Dobby's losing places here. He's got to lose the place in the Renault of Nazareth. Nazareth down the inside of the F1 leader in GP1 and gets the move done. That's because he's on the medium tyres. He's going to give him a little bit more grip than the hards. But Dobby is struggling in Manson this mid part of the season.
Yeah. He wants to get back up there to try and extend his lead because I think he's going to be starting to panic a bit now, obviously, because now Jensen is in pretty much in the provisional lead at the moment because obviously the top three hasn't stopped yet.
Yeah.
So he'll be starting to get worried a bit now.
Let's have a look at Conrad because he's on the back of Waterbig on the medium tyres. The medium tyres, of course, they'll go 16 laps as they reach lap 11 of this race. So Conrad and Nazareth have to make the most of these medium tyres before they might have to stop again.
Yeah, Conrad's all on the back of Waterbig at the moment.
I think what Conrad wants to do is really get past these guys as quick as he can so he can really make that medium strategy pay off for him.
Yeah, if he, it's going to be difficult, but if he can get into the lead of this race and he can pull away, then he could probably stay out and defend, or if he can make a big enough gap, hit and go into the sauce, but I don't think he'll be able to do that.
Do you think Conrad right now is looking for a possible podium, possibly, if he can get past all these guys and try and pull a bit of a gap?
He can, they're a really good defender, and then yeah, very big possibility he can do that.
So Conrad giving Waterbig all sorts of problems. Joey at the moment, currently in P7 right behind him right now, giving all sorts of problems. Fruitful is on the back of Samad. The 10-lap-old sauce compared to 10-lap-old hards.
Samad is definitely struggling because Beast has already pulled a 1.2 second gap over Samad.
Fair play to Beast Haas, man. He's doing really, really well on the level-up-old hards. Putting away from Samad. because that's not an easy feat to do. I say that because here comes Conrad. Yeah, and look at this. As Warbeak goes defensive. Oh my word! Warbeak gives. I don't know what happened there. Was it lack of awareness there from Warbeak?
Warbeak didn't really even give him any room to Conrad there.
As Fruitful gets past Samad. Samad's down to the inside. Down the inside of the corner, but looks like Fruitful's got the move done, and he'll move into second place. And that's going to help our Fruitful a bit because now Samad can play a bit of a roadblock to Jensen, and he can try and put a bit of a gap on him.
Yeah, again, I don't think he'll mind that much. He just wants to try and pull away from Warbeak as much as he can, I guess. Try and get past these guys as quickly as possible to try and get a gap if he can.
Riding on board with Jensen on the back of Samad. Let's see what he can do
Samad
towards turn 2-3. You can tell, couldn't you, by the lack of grip he has.
As well, he's coming.
Conrad's gone past Warbeak. Jensen down the inside of Samad, and he'll go down to the inside and gets the move done. Like work for Jensen there, like a hot knife for hot butter. Warbeak is falling places at the moment. He's going backwards rather than forwards. What's going on with Warbeak at the moment, man? So he's struggling out there.
Yeah, hards, they haven't got as much grip as these mediums, and so obviously you want to play the long game if you want these hards, and just take your time, really.
I should have done that myself, actually, when I raced here. Should have done that myself, but you know, that's another story. Conrad on the back of Samad. Oh, and Joey gets his penalty. Unlucky for him there. Beast has pits. I had to say,
Warbeak got a 3-second penalty.
You have to admit though, man, some fair play to Beast Task, because that's a really good stint from him there. Oh, and Conrad is the back of Samad. Brake way too late, hits the back of the Ferrari. And Conrad getting a little bit impatient. Look at this. Is that Joey go down the inside? It's free wide going to the turn 3. Holy hell! Joey made a double move. Joey! That was incredible.
Good move from Joey there. Overtaking the day there, right there. Probably overtaking the week.
And Jensen on the back of the lead already. And this is not what Fruitful wanted, really, isn't it?
I mean, in a way, yes, because he did want a safety car like that, so he's in the game. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know.
But what a move from Joey. That was fair gains.
Now look at
Conrad down the outside of Samad. Pretty much Samad is coming in. Pretty much an easy move there for... It was actually not really an easy move there for Conrad to make, but fair play to him. Still made it stick though.
Yeah. And his red light on Conrad's car is flashing, so he hasn't got any
and
DRS,
Jensen
so
is... And here comes Jensen on the back of the leader of Fruitful down the inside into turn 1. Well, turn 3, sorry. And he will go into the lead.
Warbeak gets past Conrad as well.
So much going on already in GP1, as always is. They never give us a break.
Melema is going to have a look now. Conrad's going to be starting to struggle now. He hasn't got any ERS. That red light is flashing on the back of his car.
So Conrad making that mean. You had to say Conrad is making that meaning strategy work out in his favour. It's on the back of Warbeak now.
Well, Warbeak just got past Conrad.
Oh.
I was on board with that.
Oh, whatever. Whatever you say.
Well, I think Conrad's starting to struggle here now on these medium tyres. And Melema is next up on Conrad.
Jensen, 1:59 for Jensen. Really good one there. Warbeak at the fastest lap as well. So fast lap trade. Sonic gets this penalty. Oh, and Conrad, what a save!
Oh,
great save from Conrad. Really had to make that work.
I think Sonic will be happy with it, with his performance so far. I think his main target is probably Martin, so he'll be more than happy that he's beating him at the moment.
And Joey is on the back of Fruitful already. Jensen's not really pulling away as much on Fruitful as he wants. I still can't get over that move on that Joey did. It was fair dues. He made that move stick. It's fair gains.
Hang on a minute. Is Joey Alex Al? Is that Alex Albon by any chance? He's running number 23. You can't. That's weird.
Yeah, remember, man. So if you join midway through quali, you can take control of another man's car. Remember?
Okay. All right. I didn't know that.
You did not. You just know this now. It's been.
It's number 23 is Alex Albon's number.
Yeah, but when you take, you take. Look, we'll talk this more after the race.
Okay.
Joey now going through for one hell of a time here, not making Joey all very uncomfortable, and now he's got to look down the inside. Oh, he's having a little look at it. Look, big look there, up there for Joey. Side by side they go. Can they make the move stick? It's now to turn 5. He's got the outside line. Good move there for Joey. Where is Dobby at the moment? P9 at the moment. Jensen, I'll tell you now, he's having a great day today for the championship.
He'll be very happy with where Dobby is at the moment.
He'd be beaming from ear to ear.
Yeah.
Lost Souls in P8 at the moment, running strong. Fruitful wants his place back from Joey. Excuse me. So Fruitful.
Look at the penalties now, and Conrad's got 12-second time penalty.
Oh, has he actually? Oh my word.
Yeah.
Ouch. That's the word. Ouch. Oh dear. Oh, we got a little fight. F1 Dobby and Lost Souls. Pretty easy move there for F1 Dobby. Lost Souls. Gets overtaken by F1 Dobby.
The Haas and Millima.
Oh, these guys, man. And
Millima get past Conrad. Or is Millima already in front? I'm not sure.
I think that's Mellema overtaking Conrad, I think. Yes, it is.
Oh, Conrad! How did you say that again?
And there goes Nazareth taking advantage of medium runner versus medium runner. Side by side for turn 8. Oh my word, Nazareth! Oh, and Conrad gets into the back of the Renault. Is that wing? And he's gone off the track. He's on the grass and he's falling places.
I think Conrad's giving up here. Yeah, I think Conrad's going to come in and pits. By the looks of it, he's just given easy positions away. So very unfortunate there for Conrad.
Here comes Warbeek on the back of his teammate of Fruitful, and look at that, the Alpha guys are playing the team game. Good move there for Fruitful, letting Warbeek through because he knows that Warbeek is faster because he's got the 8 fresher tyres. Good team game there from the Conrad is a retired. I think Conrad's retired on track.
No, he hasn't.
No, he has not yet.
He's just letting people through. Fair play to him that he's doing that.
Yeah, good work there from Conrad. Now, is the meat man thought? Is the sky getting darker?
I was about to say that. It is definitely getting darker.
Are we about to see some rain in the mix, I wonder? That's the reason why these guys went on hards. Now I know everything now. Because there's a threat of rain in the air. Now I know.
Yep, I think it's definitely going to start to rain very shortly now.
A bit of spice in the mix, I think.
Yeah.
Conrad retires. Well done, Conrad.
In 2 weeks' time, Conrad.
And look at Joey giving Jensen a hard time here. Mind you, Joey is on penalty speed. He doesn't care. So 0.2 of a second between the two cars.
Where is his pace gone from Joey? Is it not Leclerc driving?
Is it? Yeah, is it not Leclerc?
Taken over.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it Leclerc driving that car? Warbeek's on the back of this group as well. As you can see, all these cars filing through towards turn 9. As Jensen will start the next lap. Lap 21 done. And look at Jensen really defending that position well, trying to break the toe away for Joey. Jensen gets a sort of a good exit out of there, but Joey is not letting Jensen go. Joey goes down to the inside, goes the inside of Jensen and gets the move stick. But Jensen will try now get the. Can Jensen get the?
No.
Nah, that's not happening. And so that's Joey into first place. Well done there to Joey. I'll tell you what, Fruitful still with this group on 20 lap old hards.
Yeah, they could do at least
27 laps, don't they?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. I think I did say 30, but I'll probably push it there.
27, 28 laps.
Yeah.
And look at this, look at Fruitful, he's still sticking with these guys. Come on. Fruitful is giving the top three one hell of a time here. Nazareth 2.1 seconds behind this group on the medias. That shows
Dobby
to me that I'm running out now.
Nazareth. I think Dobby is going to get Nazareth down towards turn 3.
Let's have a look at F1 Dobby then, because he's got the DRS on Nazareth, closing in on it. Look at Lost Souls lurking behind in the McLaren as Nazareth tries to get away, but looks like at the moment he's not getting away. He's getting sucked in by F1 Dobby. F1 Dobby wants to make many points he can because he knows that Jensen, well, Beast Tass is probably trying to tell him right now that Beast Tass is telling Jensen that what am I trying to say? That what am I saying here? It was Game Boys. Yeah, I think Game Boys probably telling F1 Dobby that Jensen's in P2, so make some more gains, please. But mind you, Nazareth is not really helping. Oh, and Dobby gets the move done anyway.
Oh, where did that move come from? I didn't know.
On the back straight towards turn 8.
Okay, played to him.
And Lost Souls is taking advantage of this. Can Lost Souls and the McLaren can do him?
Lost Souls red light is flashing, so he's going to struggle a bit to overtake.
You've got to save your energy around here. Keep telling you guys. It's an overtake button, not a play toy. Well, mind you, it's sort of a play toy. So, Lost Souls. He's got to try to use the DRS and load to get past Nazareth. You have to admit, no, man, so Nazareth has been done super well in the Reserves Championship. Gets a full-time drive here at GP1. He's thoroughly deserved, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's not. I'd much look at the moment in GP1, but he'll be more than happy to get points today in today's race if he does get there.
2.4 between Dobby and the top 5. Fruitful sticking with these guys for the moment on 22 lap old hards. 24 laps gone. So Lost Souls right now. Can he get past Nazareth? Nazareth at the moment holding on to P7 at the moment. It's right on board with the McLaren driver. Stanchevitz gets a penalty. Unfortunate for him. Speaking of penalties, have a look at the penalty update. Joe gets 3 seconds. Wolby's got 6 seconds. Nazareth's got 9 seconds. Lost Souls got 3 seconds. Notice he's got 5. Stanchevitz has got 3. So does Samad. The Sonical Martin has got 6 and 9 seconds.
So if Jensen just stays with Joey, he can get the win here.
I think that's what he's planning to do. It doesn't look like it's going to rain. I think it's pretty much overcast now here in Austria. I don't see it.
Jensen doesn't seem as much as a threat to Joey. He seems to have backed out of Joey just a bit.
I think Jensen's probably played the penalty game with him.
Fruitful has come into the pits.
Good stint there for Fruitful there, man. Saw real good work from him there. Yeah.
Now he'll be going on. He should be going on to the softs now to the end. It's going to put him right down the field. I think just behind Beast Haas. He's going to put him all the way down to P13. He's got a lot of positions to gain if he wants to get back in the points.
What Fruitful needs is a proper good safety car to spice up this race a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jensen he doesn't really care if he finishes P2 because he knows, doesn't he? He's a wise old head, this Jensen.
Well, he can even let past Warbeek because Warbeek's got 6 seconds time penalty.
They can even fight it out as well. That gives Jensen a good shield time.
Then he's got to watch out for Melima. The Melima's hasn't got a penalty yet.
Let's go back to Lost Souls and Nazareth. 3 tenths between the two. Lost Souls on a very good race at the moment, man. So it's not bad luck recently, but looks like, yeah, Nazareth is coming in now. Oh, Lost Souls really hit him. Wow.
It's such a difficult pit entry. You don't know if they're coming in. The only way you know that they're coming in is they go onto that right hand side, which I think it said in the driving free, it tends to go on the right hand side if you come into the pits. Just to let the drivers behind you know that you're going into the pits.
Yeah, indeed so. Oh, I got a comment. Thank you for a comment. Thank you very much. I'll check that out right now.
PR Oliver says evening. Evening, PR Oliver.
Evening to you too, Pro Oliver. Nice to see you. Thank you for the comment. Nice to see you. So, as the moment, Lost Souls is in P6 now. Nosley's breathing down his neck at the moment. Nosley's another one from the Reserve Championship as well, isn't it, Mansell?
There's a 3-car battle here for P10. Brutal. This is
Whoa, no! I just called that as well. Wow! Beast Tass! And reset
the track.
Naughty boy. Don't do resets. Oh,
what
dear,
happened to... Oh, Nazar... Oh, yeah, Nazar stopped. I was about to say, what happened to him? That was one of the points.
Yeah, we just watched it stop, buddy. Your head's gone or something. I know you lost your head in GP2, mate, yesterday, but that's another story. There you are. That confirms it to you. Fruitful has made the fastest lap of the race.
Minute 4.4. Good lap from him.
Good race lap there from Fruitful. Jensen, right now chilling at the moment. It's not really been an action-packed Austrian Grand Prix at the moment, hasn't it, man? So the drivers right now, they're really playing it sensible at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, there's not really much risk going on at the moment. I mean, yeah, fair play to them. They don't really need to take much risk at the moment, especially Melima and Jensen. Obviously, everyone around them has got a penalty, so yeah.
Someone could get the leader and the time penalty. So F1's got 3 seconds at the moment on his penalties, and Warby's got 6 seconds. So that's a gap we need to keep an eye on, Mansell.
So Warby, where will he finish at the moment? Warby around about P5, something like that.
So right now, if I was Warbeek, I had to get a bit of a move on a bit because Dobby's just there, as well as Melima.
Yeah, he'll try and need to get past Jensen as quickly as possible, and then once he's done that, get past Jerry and just try and make a gap as quick as he can. Because if you get this, like he's in a DRS train right now, and it's very difficult to overtake when you're in a DRS train.
Yeah, that's what I said. Because Warbeek needs to. It is very difficult around here because of the DRS. He needs to get past Jensen here if he stands any chance of getting away from F1 Dobby and Melima, because right now it's not looking good for Warbeek at the moment because he can be finishing around that P6, P5 position, which he doesn't want to do. So Warbeek at the moment in real danger here of losing his podium if he doesn't get past Jensen. So right now he needs to get a move on, and he needs to make a move on like now so he can make the gap. So Warbeek probably is listening to us because right now he's getting closer and closer to Jensen. He's 4 tenths behind him right now. But Jensen again pulling away. Jensen is not a dumb fox, isn't he, Mansell, isn't he?
Yeah, obviously Jensen will not want Warbeek to get past Jensen either, otherwise Jensen will probably lose more time to Joey, and then he won't get the win. So it's two different stories at the moment between these two.
Fruitful gets past Game Boys at the moment. He's now up into P8 now, 3 seconds behind Nosley. That's a pretty easy gap to catch.
Nick Nosley is the reserve today as well, so good performance from him.
Another good performance for Nosley, yeah, I was about to say. Smoke just said, great comps guys, sat here listening while I fix my wheel. Good luck for France. Good luck, France? What was it France for? Good luck in Silverstone. Smoke in the McLaren. Supporting my brother, of course, Liverpool SC Pro in the GP4 Championship.
Melima looks mean here.
Melima, yeah, He's right on the back of Warbeek now. He's now getting into the fight. So Warbeek in real problems. Because he's got Melima there, and he's got Dobby just kind of halfway towards turn 2 now. So this is
the finishing order will be Jensen first, Melima second, and Joey third. That's the top 3 at the moment.
And look at Jensen. Is he starting to think now that... Is he starting to guess that... I'm trying to think that it's either Melima or Dobby, because he knows he might want to pull a gap away from these guys. I know he hasn't got a penalty, but right now he is losing a bit of time with Joey here, because he knows he's in a faster car.
Well, as these laps goes on, the 2 guys behind him of Warwick and Melima will want to get past, will be more aggressive and want to get past him as soon as they can as well. So he's going to try and have to think.
I know he's got a. I know Joey's got a penalty in that, but he might want to get past Joey as soon as possible, because look at Warbeek. He's right on the back of him now.
Yeah. It's a bit of an awkward situation for Jensen at the moment. Like, he doesn't know if he should defend from these guys behind or attack Joey.
As Fruitful has caught Knowsley. Let's have a look at this little scrap.
Penalty. Fruitful's got a 3-second time penalty.
Ouch. And here comes Fruitful on the back of Knowsley. There's Lost Souls just in front of them. So we'll look at this little scrap at the moment before we go back to the leaders. Look at Fruitful. You can tell he's got the grip on the tyres. Knowsley lags a bit. He doesn't care, because here comes Fruitful down the inside of Knowsley, and he'll get the P7 position. Now the next target is Lost Souls.
Very good performance so far from Fruitful. I mean, I know you probably would wanted the podium at this stage. The safety car didn't really, well, it did screw him over a bit, but he'll try and recover from that now and try and at least get some decent points here today.
You know what? Do you think he just gone past Lost Souls now? He was a sitting duck, wasn't he?
I think Lost Souls literally just let him through there. Fair play to Lost Souls.
And look who's the next car, Mansell. Look who's the next car. Ouch.
F1 Dobby.
Oh dear. F1 Dobby's a bit of trouble here. As the leaders gets past the left traffic of Beast Tass. Fair play to Beast Tass to let these guys through. Nice helicopter shot on Warbeek. As the sun starts to come out once more. The best keep an eye on this chap. What's the penalty between Fruitful and Dobby? What's the penalties like?
Dobby's got a penalty.
Oh, they match. So Fruitful needs to get a bit of a move on Mansell.
Well, he's already caught about half a second on Dobby. So at this stage, he will get him.
4 laps to go. So it's either a race for Fruitful to catch Dobby for P5, or Fruitful staying in P6. And for Jensen, he's just not particularly bothered, isn't he? He doesn't want to attack Joey.
Yep. I mean, there's not really much point of it. He's just gonna have to watch out for the guys behind him, because those are the 2 that will want to get past him.
Yeah. So Joey leads by 0.3 of a second ahead of Jensen. He's now down to 0.2 of a second because they're all going into turn 3 right now. Warbeek 0.2 behind Jensen, but now they've got the drive out of turn 3. Are going towards turn 4 now. Yeah, Jensen, let's run a ball with him. Let's see what he's doing.
Fruitful and Dobby 1.5 now.
Oof. Fruitful's flying, isn't he? Making those soft tyres count for 1.3 now. You know what? Shall we give love? Let's watch Fruitful. I know he's... yeah, there's Dobby just there.
Yep.
1 second.
1 second now.
And now it's under a second.
Absolutely flying.
Oh my God, Fruitful. Fruitful, was he down at P13, P12 at the stops? Now look at him.
Position change. He's made up 6 positions at the moment.
And Fruitful has caught F1 Dobby. He has caught him, and he's in DRS range. Oh my God! That was like 2 laps. He's caught F1 Dobby. Unbelievable stuff from Fruitful. Oh yeah, Mansell, now we've got 2 laps to go. We had to pick our 4 drivers for driver of the day. Before we do that, McKay comes Fruitful. He's actually overtaken F1 Dobby. Absolutely brilliant. Fruitful has caught Dobby and passed him. Fruitful. Unbelievable drive, mate.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to say now, driver of the day is definitely going to be Fruitful.
You have to pick 3 other nominees.
Yeah, Fruitful, Jensen, Warbeek, and Joey.
There's our nominees. Oh, and Warbeek gets a bit of a twitch. Going out of the corner. He's now realised now he has to get the move on now. 2 laps to go. Jensen, this is the stage, man, so where everyone starts to panic. And now everyone's pushing hard now in the final 2 laps. Nazareth gets his penalty. 2 laps to go of this Austrian Grand Prix. This is going to be something special. I can see something happening in the final 2 laps, I think, Mansell.
Yeah, just like we saw in GP3, final lap move for the lead.
Oh, and it just got the special energy. Made an absolute beautiful move round on the Haas car. I think it was Ray Chunt, I think. Was it? Yeah, it was Ray Chunt, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
It was one of the Haas's.
It was one of them. The sweaty Haas guys. I
the
can't
GP2
say that.
guys that owned in GP3.
Yes! Mansell, look at Fruitful! He's nearly 1.8 seconds behind the leaders.
He won't care. Oh! Mellema's in the pits.
Mellema's in.
He's got a puncture. He's got a puncture.
Oh, Mellema's got a puncture, and the other guys are on the same lap of tyres. They're on the limit. This is a race now. The tyres get punctures. Mellema got a puncture, and these guys on the same lap of tyres. Jensen's on the same lap of tyres. Warby's on the same lap of tyres, and so is Joey. So is Lost Souls. So is Knowsley. So is everyone else, really. They are going to be really... Mansell is getting really tense.
Look at Fruitful, 1.4 now.
Fruitful's on an amazing drive at the moment because
he's going to finish P3. Fruitful is going to be finishing P3 here.
Jensen on no penalties. We're watching him now. This is the last lap. Joey's going to cross the line. We have to find. Look at that. There's Fruitful. He's under a second now behind his teammate. Unbelievable drive from Fruitful. Here comes Jensen towards the final 2 corners. Unbelievable racing here in Austria as Fruitful crossed the line first, but Jensen will win the Austrian Grand Prix and Fruitful gets his podium. Unbelievable drive from Fruitful. Dobby will come home in 5th. Lost Souls will get 6th place. He'll be very happy about that. Nosy will get 7th place. Nazareth, Game Boys will get P8. Actually, no, he won't.
Mellema's has jumped to P8.
Oh yeah, Nazareth has got chunks of penalties, so Mellema gets P8. Game Boys nice, Samuth 10th, Stenjevitz 11th, Nazareth in 12th, Sonic Hawk Martin 30th and 14th for Beastas in P15. Wow, Fruitful, my God!
What a drive from Fruitful.
And now Mansell.
What a drive.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there you go. Well done to Fruitful. You know what? He's going to be our first guy to talk to today on this podium.
Sure is. I'll get these drivers in for you.
Yeah, thank you, man. Because you know you're a very nice person. I don't want to do it anyway because I'm streaming, so you get the headache work. It's Jensen celebrates, and that's it, Mansell. We're going to be on our week break now.
Oh, you're lagging a bit now. Please don't say you're going to go now.
Oh, please don't. Am I good?
I think you're good now, yeah.
Yeah, we're good. So, here is the final standings. Fruitful, fastest lap of the race as well, no surprise. So Jensen gets first, Joey second, Fruitful third, Warbeek 4th, Dobby 5th, Lost Soul 6th, Knowsley 7th, Mellema in 8th, Gay Boys Nice, Samad in 10th, Stanchevitz 11th, Nazareth 12th, Sonic Hawk in 13th, Martin in 14th, Beastas in 15th, and Conrad in P16th place. That is it for the first half of pretty much our first half of the season here in SFR. We're now going to be on our week break. But for one more stream tomorrow, though, we got the reserve race tomorrow, so tune in for that. They'll be running our Bahrain to preview the Bahrain GP coming up this weekend in Formula One. But before all of that, Jensen is here. Congratulations, Jensen, for your victory. More points gained on the championship leader.
Yeah, finally a race victory that would stand as well. So yeah, really, really happy with that. Cheers.
I mean, what happened to your teammate that beat Haas? It was looking a strong race for the Racing Point team. What happened?
It was probably the timing of the safety car, really. Like, he chose to stay out. He didn't want to double stack with me, which I felt a bit bad for him there. But yeah, unfortunately, it is how it is with that. But yeah, probably one of my strongest races. I mean, I didn't finish first on the track. Of course, Joey really pulled out the stops with the pace there. Bit unlucky of the penalties, but yeah, I just kept it behind Joey. I was on 2 warnings. I accidentally picked up 2 ridiculous warnings, or completely my fault there. So I was just driving as careful as I can to not pick up another penalty.
Hey, Mansell, do you have any questions for Jensen?
Yeah, again, I'm pretty sure you're happy again. Obviously, you beat F1 Dobby again, so that's putting you're putting pressure on Dobby now.
Yeah,
firstly,
32 points, I think.
Yeah, you putting pressure on Dobby now. Are you just gonna keep on trying to do that to him now? Obviously, going into the second half of the season.
Yeah, I'd say the first half of the season ain't really a line up on my strong tracks. I mean, I think I lost 18 points to Dobby in Bahrain. So those were like some big hitters. So we're coming into mid-season. Yeah, try and get a good second half of the season at Silverstone. Now I've got decent pace there, and tracks up Belgium and Russia, Japan coming up. It'll be good.
I mean, the second half of that race, Jensen, you didn't pretty much do much. You just sit behind Joey and defending from the Alphas at the end. But we had to question about the old tyres, though, because Melina did get a puncher on the second to last lap. That's why he stopped, because he had a puncher. Were you worried about the tyres at all at the end, Jensen?
Oh no, I was just in the low 70s, I think, coming into I was just literally just managing the tyres. I wasn't pushing, just managing the tyres, just staying in the DRS. I had like 50% energy at the end to go for it if I wanted to, but I wasn't going to take a risk, really, in like a collision or anything that could get me a penalty. So yeah, I mean, just keeping it good, you know.
So yeah, this is the consistency that you wanted, Jensen. I mean, you're getting a run of podiums now, getting a victory now here today, here in Austria. Do you think this is a real good start for you going into the second half of the season with the tracks coming up? Hungary, Belgium, Monza, Singapore, all coming up. Do you think the second half of the season is where Jensen's going to catch Dobby for the GP1 championship?
That's my aim. I mean, he is very fast, even on the wheel now. So I've got to try and catch up when I can. So yeah, I've just got to give it my all as always.
I don't think the others are coming in. So
yeah, I couldn't have Fruitful because of his settings. So
oh, never mind. Never mind. I mean, can I invite him? I don't know if I can. I think no, I can't do that because I'm streaming. That's why. So yeah, that is it for GP1 this week. So tomorrow will be the Reserves Championship in Bahrain, because they'll be previewing the Bahrain GP coming up this weekend, which is our part of our F1 weekend in general, and then after that we'll be on holiday for a week. No SFR next week because we're on holiday, but we'll see you in 2 weeks for the British Grand Prix in Silverstone. We'll see you there. Speed Force Racing, over and out. Bye bye.